Good morning, my friends. It has been, my son put this on for me, the Peter Thomas Roth. I have been fooling, it has been exhausting. I have been fooling with this for 3 days now since I put up the last video, plus the housework and the chores and stuff. I'm exhausted from it. But I tell you, this is something good. At the moment, I feel like the movie Death Becomes Her because it tightens my face up. When my son put it on with the brush that came with it, I haven't been able to get it straight for 3 days. I've had white patches, and then I put it on with a touch of cream makeup, and then I put it on with oil and let it sit, the oil on my face in the spots where I needed it, and that didn't work. So then I put it on dry again, and I just had dry patches, and 5 minutes later, my face would crack through. But somehow or another, my son helped me put it on this morning with the brush that came with it, because he told me the brush I was using was totally wrong because he only has the eye one because he uses it occasionally for work when he's totally exhausted. He works 6 days a week for his bag. So I put it on my eyes today too, on the corners of my eyes and on the bags of my eyes. I have no face makeup on yet. That's why I look like a zombie. But he put it on 2 hours, almost 3 hours ago. He left at 6. So it's been on for 3 hours while I vacuumed and did the laundry. And I have to lay back down. I'm exhausted. Well, this stuff, if you figure out how to use it, is a total miracle worker. If you can figure it out. He has it down pat. I don't. So he keeps saying, use the brush that came with it. Well, this one didn't come with a brush, but the eye one does come with a Peter Thomas Roth brush. So I have no face makeup on now. And the only thing I've discovered that you can really use with this would be a powder foundation. I the I got the minerals, the Neutrogena minerals powder, and that worked pretty good. But the brushing of this kind of brush, which my son told me was wrong, I can't figure out how my son knows more about it than me. He's been seeing me do this for so many years. He doesn't wear makeup. And he said, Mom, that brush is wrong. It's too stiff. It's pulling it off. So I was like, oh, okay. Maybe that's what was wrong. So I'm going to try to pat it on with a Laura Geller, which you can also buy on Amazon if you ever figure this out, because this stuff, I feel like the movie, just like I said, Death Becomes Me, when she needed a new paint job every so often. And this has been on for almost 3 hours now. And as you can see, my lips are fuller. My face is taunt. It's kind of pale. I put concealer in here of my eyes because he only put the Peter Thomas Roth here at the end of my eyes and on the bags of my eyes, and I put concealer over top of it right there, which really seems to be holding. It did a little bit better than the one on my face, but I believe the one down here on my face is holding so much because you realize I'm probably a lot older than most of you. So I'm 76, so I have jowls, and that's a lot of weight to put on this. On the eye part, it's not so much weight, but it's a lot of weight. Plus, I'm talking and using my face constantly throughout the day, which is cracking it, and drinking water because I'm always dehydrated. So I noticed I drank some water this morning, and he said, a little bit spilled right here, Mom, and wore off a little bit of the Peter Thomas Roth. But if you work with this stuff, you can be 20 years younger because there's not a wrinkle on my darn face, and I'm 76 years old. Unfortunately, it'll probably wear off sometime today because I'm totally exhausted. But I want to show you the lip pencil that I put on because I could line way over my wrinkles because my wrinkles weren't there when you put this on. So I put lip pencil way up here. As you can see, I always have a sinus problem from allergies, so my nose started running a little bit more off some of the Peter Thomas Roth right there. I went way up here and way out here to make them wider, like they used to be. And I used the NYX, which I just ordered because I realized most of my lip pencils are getting too dark, and I can't be using dark lip pencils at this age. You can if you're not 76. Well, I'm not 76. I'll be that way in a few months. But this is the the NYX lip pencil in fuchsia. And I love the fuchsia color, so I had the CoverGirl fuchsia lipstick on with it. But I noticed it was a my lips are so much bigger I can't even get used to it. I noticed it was a little bit dark, so I put the L'Oreal over top of it. The one Melissa 55 always wears. She always loves this color. And it's 173. So I lightened it up a little bit with that. And then other than that, all I have on is my mascara because I can't see a darn thing through the fake eyelashes. I'd rather wear my own eyelashes. So, and I put the black eyeliner on the inner rim like usual. No fake eyelashes. I'm going to pull a wrinkle up there. And I'm going to put on face powder and some eyeshadow for you because everything else I've just now explained. And I will do a hair video because so many people have asked me what I use for hair products. I don't use anything expensive. I'm a widow. I just live off a small Social Security check. So I try not to buy anything expensive. I have everything expensive thanks to my children. There is probably none eyeshadow I don't own. And I want to show you some of my favorite eyeshadows. I've got to get to that because the Mario's is one of them. And darn if it doesn't end up that the Winky Lux, which is probably very inexpensive, the coffee kitten that really smells like coffee. It smells so good. The coffee kitten and the Winky Lux. It seemed to be really, really probably the best eyeshadows, along with some very expensive ones that I'm going to show you. And the Wonder Bar by She Glam that Carol showed us. These are all really great eyeshadows that have good consistency. I'll show you. I have so many. I have everything thanks to my family. Tell you what, I've had more than I've ever had in my whole life thanks to my son. We're going to put this second. We've done this before with this Winky Lux. This color is called Cappuccino. It's the third from the end. I'm just going to brush it up here. I, I could put this Peter Thomas Roth at 75 years old all over my darn face, to be honest with you. Because you all think I'm not wrinkly. It's up because the cameras, I don't have a good camera. It's the phone camera. So if I had a real camera, it would probably really bring them in. You'd be like, whoa, she's got more wrinkles than we thought. But that's that one. I'm going to go to the one next to it right here in the middle. Try to use these beautiful round brushes. I'll relink these because these are, I can't afford those expensive $69 and $79 brushes. And these were like $9.99 a set with the white. And it's the fabric it is. It's really nice. These are so natural looking. See that? And I'm going to put the white on here where I had this new heavy, a new designer wrinkle that has come in. Yes. Designed for older people. And it was covering half of my eye. My son put a little bit of the eye thing on that this morning. My eyes are closing up. And I'm going to have to put a little bit underneath. Let's see, so far I didn't even blend that. Let's go for this one and this one underneath. Always put a little bit of shine underneath. I didn't put an inner line. It's unusual for me. I didn't line my inner rims. Here's the eyeshadow. You know what? I'm going to line them a little bit. That was the coffee. Coffee kitten. I don't think I'm going to go with black. Go with this greenish. So light though, you can't even see a thing. Oh, natural looking. Awfully light though. Me, because I'm heavy-handed. If I just go a little heavier. And that color was NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick. All about olive. Olive green's usually always nice color. I'm going to go right into here too. I'll put a little bit darker on the eyes. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm going to show you this beautiful outfit today. I got these pants. You know, I find bargains for $14. But for $14, it's so weird. You have to buy the extra large size. And I really could have worn the medium because I've lost so much weight. Go for a dark one. But I'll put them up. If you want to get the extra large, I have a heck of a big belt on with them to tighten them up. Dark one. As an eyeliner, and I'm not going to go out here today. Just so you'll see how it looks without going out there. And I'll blend a little with the same brush that I had. Always try to do so. And I can blend that because that's a shadow. Up and far out. I don't like these two dark things coming up on my skin. I have daughter took one look at it. She's had skin cancer, and she said, "Mom, that's not looking good." I'll show it to the doctor next time I go. So now we're going to try for face powder. We need the Lord's Prayer. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to try to put it on one of these sponges. If my son was on me, he'd help me so much better with this. I really don't know what to do myself. Oh, so far, so good. A little dark. See it caking? It's grabbing onto a little heavier onto the spots that are caked with the Peter Thomas Roth. There's none on my big nose, so I can put a lot there. This is the Laura Geller. There's none on my forehead. So far, that's the only thing left. I'm sure I'll wake up a few mornings from now and my forehead will be lined with wrinkles. Off some of that eyebrow. Wow, that took really good with this. I don't know whether to attempt it with a brush, but I'm going to use a brush. I'm going to use a brush for rouge. My Melba, my MAC Melba. Up high. Dark spots. Good. Running. As for highlighter, probably don't really need much highlighter at my age. Most of you aren't my age, so you're in your 50s and 60s, so you can wear it. Use Makeup Revolution. They have this nice highlighter. So far, this thing's holding up pretty good. It's been, like I say, over 3 hours. You can see a little bit of lines are coming through here because of so much talking. And I've vacuumed the whole house and cleaned. Definitely use some bronzer. I really look like the Death Becomes You lady. It's a movie. Stars Goldie Hawn when she was younger. And it's a story about how they need paint to fix them up because they're falling apart. I think they're dead. Starting to feel like the Peter Thomas Roth is my paint. Gucci bronzer. Starting to look normal and little wrinkles coming in there. That actually that might be where I put no lipstick. Lip brunch. That might really be. But or put no lipstick, I'm not sure. Well, I think that's it. Heaven help you. You'll probably learn to master it a lot better than me because you're young and I'm getting a little teeny bit of Alzheimer's, I think. I forget so many things that you, as my friends, remind me of some of the nicest things. So I think I've showed you everything. And I'm saying you just have to work with this. I'm doing a whole video on it before because my son didn't have time for me to show you putting it on his paperwork. But he did it in upward motions. He made me stand perfectly still, and then he used the fan on me for about 3 minutes because he didn't have that much time, so maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And then I held it for another minute or two, that little portable fan I bought. And it looked fantastic when he left. He just kept saying, Mom, you're white as a sheet. I was like, I know, I don't feel good anyway, so I just match it. God bless. I hope this is some help. You can ask me any questions of anything you'd like for me to show you. I want to show you this beautiful outfit that I'm going to link for $14 because I've found out that if I hold off, it's way too big for me because I keep losing weight. It's supposed to be an adjustable belt. Anyway, if you get an extra large and get a belt, you'll get it for $14. If not, that's $32. Heck of a price change, isn't it? I'm dizzy. And I've got the dog standing here beside me. So I have to be really careful not to fall over him. But it's really, as you can see, it's a mile too big, but they're Polaro pants. I should have gotten a medium. But if I send them back for the medium, I think they're $32.90. Good Lord, I'm going to have to. They're so big. And there's room for 3 more people in here. God bless you. I love each and every one of you. The best friends this older woman has ever had in her whole life. And show you hair care products that everyone's mentioned and anything else that I've forgotten because you all have become my memory for me. God bless you. You all do more for me than I do for you. Love each and every one of you. I wouldn't be on YouTube if it weren't for you. I didn't have enough courage. I have panic attacks to even start a video. Never thought it would go anywhere. God bless. Love each and every one of you. Let me know anything you want in the comments. Spend the day in the bed answering when I'm done the housework. Love you.